Hi, my name is Jeff Neill, and I'm the Director of College Counseling at Graded, the American School in Sao Paulo, here in Brazil. Today, I want to talk a little bit about rankings and their purpose in guiding international students to a good fit university. I want to talk about a little bit of the challenge that our students and college counselors face, and then end with some advice. There's great controversy around rankings, of course. There are college counselors I know the world over who lambaste rankings in all of their forms, who won't use them, won't look at them, won't talk about them, and actually sometimes actively discourage families from doing the same. Now, having worked at a number of different schools, both domestically in the US and abroad, what I have come to learn is that rankings do serve a purpose in some ways, shapes, and forms. And I'd want to expand our conversation, expand our thinking about that in this session. First of all, for international students, many of whom are looking to use their educational advantage of going to school in the United States as a leverage for returning to their home country after graduation, they tend to think about a lot of different things. And good fit, while being really important, they're also worried about job prospects when they return. And in many places, and I've worked at a couple, including here in Brazil, merely going to university in the United States is not enough. It's not good enough just to have a school that is in the United States. There is a sense that they need to go to a well-known school with a good reputation so that when they return, there is that name brand cachet that goes along with it. So that being said, though not perfect, of course, rankings tend to serve as a proxy for reputation. So a lot of our families are desperate to know which are the acceptable schools. And so with that, I want to try to change our thinking a little bit, try to get us to think a little bit more broadly about this idea of rankings. And while no ranking is perfect for any one or subset of kids, they can be very important as a place to start looking at what name brand recognition is, at what reputation is. So my advice for all of the counselors out there is really to think long and hard about the ways in which you talk about rankings, recognizing that by refusing to look at them or talk about them or direct people towards particular ones, you might be ostracizing and alienating a certain percentage of your population, particularly among the parents. So my advice is to take good stock of your community and to do some legwork, do some research into which reputational factors, which rankings tend to align most with those schools that are most highly sought after by your particular population. And then think about the ways in which you might put some limitations around that, the ways in which you might put some positive guidance towards students and parents about how they should use rankings. For example, one possible solution is to say, please only use rankings as a starting place, not as the final determinant of where you will or where your child will attend university. The more effort and time you put into this, the more thoughtful your presentation, the more you're able to onboard those students and those families who are looking desperately for that guidance in that measure of comfort. So I hope this is helpful. Thanks for your time.